Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're tearing into the 6.7 POWERSTROKE because we pulled a code for the turbo actuator is not working properly, so we need to replace this, and we're going to attempt to show you how that's done. So first step, I believe we're going to pull this entire piece here off the top and then see what we can see. So I think these are 8mm bolts, and there's about umpteen of them, so get after it coming back. Well, come on, there you go. Come on, what in the world? This is the kind of wrench I like, everybody. Oh yeah, I love when we can do that. That is the ticket. Let's see, is there one in there? Yes, there is. There we go. Okay, well, we're moving along. There's about a gabillion screws. I was wrong. I'll actually count them afterwards. And of course we have this little sensor to pop off. And they just have those nice little, you know, plastic, like clips that break every time you touch them. So they're great. Yeah, so expect that. Things are gonna get broken. There's one on the back there. And tried to remove it, and it snapped like a carrot. So enjoy that. Little tip, as we're taking these bolts out of this, they are not all the same length. So in hindsight, make a little pattern and keep track of that. Make it easier on you, not so much on me. Enjoy. Give me back. Okay. Well, we finally got that out of the way, and this little coolant pipe is sitting in right there. Hooks up to, you know, it's dark right now, except for this little number. You kind of need to get that out of the way, and it's pretty easy. 2 8mm bolts, one right there and one right there. Got out of the way. And anyways, and right back here, that's it right there. Goes right into the side of the turbo, and looks like it's going to be a son of a B, just like everything else. It's okay, we can do it. She's a little gunked up, guys. A little gunked up. 234,000 miles to do that sometimes. But we're going to let it ride. We're going to switch out this actuator. We got to get back on the road, get back to work. Let's get after it. Come on back. Okay. Well, let's see. There is a little plug we have to undo. Down underneath of it and in is where I believe the bolt is going to be. I'm not sure if it's an 8mm or a 10mm at this point. I'm going to guess 8, but we'll let you know when we get it out. So undo that, undo the bolt, and that should slide out. I believe there's a couple of O-rings on there, so no, just a little bit of a how to get her out. And we'll oil the rings on the new one and put in there with a brand new bracket and a new bolt. So wish us luck. Okay, well, we just went ahead and decided to go ahead and clean out the old soot out of this upper, whatever it's called, plenum? Upper intake plenum. I'm gonna go with that. If it's wrong, I'll just edit it out. I think the upper intake plenum. Anyways, we're gonna clean that out. We're gonna take the lower plenum out and clean it as well. Spray that down into them little areas. Let it start doing its dirty. I breathe some of it in. God, that's toxic. Don't do that. Yeah, right. All right, we got her cleaned up a little bit. You can see there, over here, looking pretty good. Got that looking a lot better. Now we're gonna get back on the actuator and then start assembling everything back together. Let's go see what happens. Come on. Okay, we got the actuator out finally. There she is. Boy, it is a booger, man. You have to have seriously, a 12.8 millimeter socket, or a 5/16 will work as well. And it's just really hard to get to, so we ended up kind of welding our own little deal together. So to fit in there, and this wrench can pass right through this little crack right here. And that's the only thing we got to loosen it off of there. I'm sure there's more ways. I actually have another way we might try to put it back on, but 12.8 millimeter 5/16 is where you got to start, and other than that, pay someone else to do it. It's a booger. Anyways, so now we got to put the other one back in and not lose the new bolt, because the other bolt, tink, 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 somewhere down in there. Not inside the motor, obviously, but got to put her back in. All right, come back. Okay, I'm just gonna try to give you a visual, if I can, of where that actuator actually goes. And some light down in there. There you go. That's where she goes. Tucked right there, back behind or in the middle of the turbo. So that's what you're looking at. That's the hole. Good luck. Okay, as you can kind of see, let me get some better lighting here. There you go. The new one's installed correctly, I reckon. And now all we gotta do is plug it in, and we're gonna bring in the old all the other stuff and start putting it back together. And I don't know if you can see down in there, but we shoved a rag down below that because we had tried to lose a bolt earlier and succeeded. So we put that down there because we only had the one bolt. We didn't want to lose it. So if it fell, it would have fallen on that rag. But luckily we didn't need it. We got it in there first try. Go imagine. So we're going to start assembling this, and we'll see in a little bit. Okay, we're just now finishing bolting up the upper plenum. And let's see, we got a pipe to put in over here. You got to reattach the dipstick bracket probably. Yeah. And put in the air duct assembly. And let's see. And then after that, about a million more things. No, anyways, we'll see what's next. Looking pretty good finally. Coming together. Coming back. Okay, well, as far as we can tell, we got it all put back together. So I guess after that, just double check everything and delete your codes if you had a code from that actuator before you start it, and then go ahead and start it and see how she runs and take her for a drive. And that's what we're fixing to do, so see what happens. Well, after we started the vehicle here, we have a tremendous leak. Let's see if I can get out of that pipe right there. You can't really see, but the O-ring over here that goes into that is wore out, and it sprays out, and I'm fed up. Anyways, so we have to special order the O-ring. So there you go, because nobody has it downtown, and that is just how it normally is. So the part we put in worked great though. It seems to run good. We just haven't got to drive it yet, so we'll let you know about that. Anyways, that's the actuator fix. We're gonna get that O-ring, get back on the road, and like, subscribe. We'll catch you next time on down the road. Just got dark. Look at that.